There isn't necessarily anything I would change about the SAG office, but if I were elected, I would bring more public awareness to the fact that our office exists. That way, students understand their resources.
This year, I plan to institute one overarching website of resources where students can go on and find exactly what resources they need to solve and address their issues quickly. I would also like to create a forum for students to address and air their needs to administrators in AS and have their issues dealt with.
I definitely want to improve the accessibility of the Student Advocate Office. We're in a pandemic. Students are still contributing $14,000 to $34,000 and should know the free resources available to them.
If elected, the one thing I'd work to improve is the OSA's presence within the UCSB community. As many students are still unaware of the OSA and the resources it provides, I want to increase awareness of the OSA among students so they can take greater advantage of everything it has to offer.
Our biggest issue is accessibility to students. I want to start a hotline to make sure students always have access to our office. I want to make sure that SAG members are actually attending meetings for every org, every cultural program, everything, so that we know what the campus actually needs and what we can give back to students.
I would get in touch with more underheard gauchos. I would dedicate a division of caseworkers for international students and improve our online service experience during COVID. After all, this position should represent every single student.
One aspect of the SAG office I would improve is outreach and communication. Right now there's a lot of issues and problems students feel like they're helpless on, and if communication was increased from the SAG office, they would realize that they're not alone in the process and that we are there to help.
I'm seeking to enhance the safety net for all UCSB students. I would do this by improving food and housing resources for students during COVID, by lowering the GPA requirements for financial aid, and by promoting one-to-one career mentorships.
If elected, I want to improve the student outreach of the office in order for students to feel supported in any situation they come across.
I would like to improve the accessibility of resources for marginalized, underrepresented, and non-traditional students.
If elected as Student Advocate General, there will always be room for improvement. Therefore, I will always maintain transparency and accountability, and my office will strive to create partnerships with campus orgs and raise student voices.
Something I would like to work on in the office is increasing outreach by promoting our resources and publicizing advocacy, especially to those who are in marginalized communities and to those who are new to UCSB.